It's amazing. It's the first time I think that somebody has killed themselves in prison over being innocent. It's crazy.
I know.
Who knew? Who knew?
He only trafficked people to himself for the love of the game, man. Wasn't for anyone else.
No, dude. There was no clients. He had no
Nothing.
clients. That little black book didn't mean anything.
Didn't mean
There
anything.
there was a black book.
I know. I don't know.
I know, right? Like Ghislaine Maxwell's not in prison for 20 years for no reason, apparently.
I was wondering when they were gonna walk her out of prison. I was hoping it was gonna be this week, since obviously
Dude.
she didn't do anything. Hey everybody, Jordan from Back Society here. Do me a favor and click that subscribe button below and hit the bell icon so you don't miss a single episode. Now, back to grinding. All right, welcome back to Back Society. I'm your co-host here with my other co-hosts.
S.
And you know the other one.
And see money, baby.
All right, guys. Very, very interesting week in politics. We got a couple of things going. We got the new Grok 4.0 that went over without a hitch. The CEO of X definitely didn't resign over it. We got a new political party happening. And we also got a very satisfying resolution to the whole Epstein escapades.
Totally.
How are we feeling, guys?
It's amazing. It's the first time I think that somebody has killed themselves in prison over being innocent. It's crazy.
I know.
Who knew? Who knew?
He only trafficked people to himself for the love of the game, man. Wasn't for anyone else.
No, dude. There was no clients. He had no
Nothing.
clients. That little black book didn't mean anything.
Didn't mean
There
anything.
There was a black book.
I know. I don't know.
I know, right? Like Ghislaine Maxwell's not in prison for 20 years for no reason, apparently.
I was wondering when they were gonna
Dude.
walk her out of prison. I was hoping it was gonna be this week, since obviously
Dude.
she didn't do anything.
Let me tell you, bro. The magtards on X are up in arms right now, bro. Up in arms.
I'm just glad we don't believe in conspiracy theories.
Oh,
That's
thank
all
you,
I'm glad.
Joe. I know he was saying that earlier. Joe Rogan tweeted that one out. He said
Did
the
he
guys who
really?
don't. Yeah, he's like, I know the guys who don't believe in conspiracy theories are eating right now.
Bro,
Especially those.
it is hilarious. It's just like my favorite is is Trump's video. He's like, we still talking about this guy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, we are
Re-
still talking about this guy.
That is what I would say if I wasn't hiding anything.
Gaslight to the max, man.
Dude, he had
Yeah,
this
I love that.
whole.
I love that shit. Have you seen that video? It's like two clips with the same energy or same vibe, and it's that one, and then
And,
Black
Chappelle.
Bush. Yeah, like, about oil.
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 What is he talking about? Oil.
No, anything about oil.
I just can't get over how he's saying this when he spent the entire election cycle gaslighting everyone into releasing the list. Got his whole media apparatus to be like, if Trump was on it, the Democrats would release that shit immediately.
Bro, this man won the election off of
Gaslighting all the dummies, dude.
Bro, this is literally clickbait politics. That's all this is.
It's so bad. It's
He's like, you want to hear this? Shit, yeah. Shit, I'm going to release that. And then he's like, whoa, what? We're still talking about this?
we're still talking about this.
I didn't promise
Yeah.
shit.
Nah, dude. It doesn't matter. This is what I'm saying. It doesn't matter who the president is, man. They all fall in line. Every single one of them, they all fall in line.
I mean, my thing was just like, you
I
could have
don't-
seen this coming because all this went down during his first term and nothing really happened.
Oh, bro.
But bro, all of this goes down-
He killed himself in Trump's term.
dude, they all do this. All of them. Joe Biden, Obama. It doesn't matter. They all do the same thing. They all tell you what you want to hear, and then when you get in there, they just gaslight
I mean,
you
they
when
do.
They
But
do.
here's the difference is, let's use Obama. He's like, hey, I'm going to, give you free health care. You know what I mean? Like societal things. Trump was like, yeah, you want the JFK files? Shit, whatever. You
Why
want
not?
Epstein's list? Whatever. Right? Like, it's just like stuff that only dummies on the internet care about. There's no like real policy. And then he's like, by the way, I'm doing tariffs. Everybody's like, wait, what? Like it's crazy, bro. And if this shit happened, if they close the case like they did during Biden's term, bro, Cash Patel, Dan Bongino, they would be losing their
Up in arms.
fucking minds,
Of
dude.
course they would.
And now they're the ones doing it. Like there's no coming back. They're done.
I know. I was going on Twitter because the shitstorm was great. Like, you got half of MAGA going like, this is unacceptable. You got the other half going like, Trump is right. You guys gotta move on. Who cares, dude? This is like 8 years ago, guys. As they like tweeted, like, you can find a tweet 2 months ago going like, we're never gonna drop this. We're never gonna save the children.
It's so funny, bro. It's crazy. It's chaos, bro. Chaos.
It's just the grifter machine eating itself. It's so great.
Dude, it's really interesting how like the Israel-Iran stuff and then Epstein list, like it's just slowly bifurcating the whole MAGA movement. You're either like, I don't even know how to explain it, dude. And then Elon's in there too, kind of sticking a wedge in there.
My
It's
guy.
nuts, bro. It's nuts. Oh my God.
I mean,
don't even know how to say.
I mean, people voted for like, I mean, a lot of people who are like, not, total MAGA, but like voted for MAGA, kind of wanted the chaos at the same time. They wanted to see the establishment kind of in chaos. And, a part of me can't really blame them because status quo kind of sucks half the time. But like, dude, this is crazy, dude.
It's not the establishment though. It's just MAGA celebrities fighting each other.
It's hilarious. I mean, I did, when he got elected, the next day I did say, elect a clown, get a circus. And we got a circus, baby.
Not my clown, not my circus.
But I'm just saying, it doesn't matter. It could have been Trump. It could have been Joe Biden. It could have been Harris.
The difference between like Trump and Joe Biden is Joe Biden wouldn't have promised this shit.
Well, he probably would have, and he might.
It doesn't matter.
He doesn't even know who Jeffrey Epstein is anymore. He can't promise it.
He is.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, they got Ghislaine Maxwell during his term. Fuck, he's looking out,
bro. This shit is crazy, bro.
And then just to be like,
I know Scott is hurt.
I'm not hurt.
Man. Yeah, he is. Yeah,
I know you were hurt, dude.
He felt that shit in his soul when they closed that case. He was just like,
he was like, Cash and Dan Bongino, they're gonna be our guys, man.
Right then and there when they said no, I was like, oh,
dude, you knew it was over when they came out and they did that weird little video where like he killed himself. I don't know what to tell you. Video's clear. Video's clear. And then the video skipped a minute. And then Bondi's like, this is when they change over the tapes. Yeah.
Well, I mean, what can you?
Is she even did the? I can't get over the whole binder thing too. With the whole like, what was the point of that, dude?
And then she's like, the list is on my desk. I'm reviewing it now. It's on my desk.
What?
Dude, just like this is like JV rookie shit. Like they're trying to pander so hard, and it's just biting him in the ass. And it's actually really fun to watch.
And Trump is like, "Don't worry." He's like, "Don't worry, I'll take care of it." We're still talking about this. We're nipping in the butt. It's done. It's over.
It's like the clearest cut example that they really believe their fan base is just dumb. Their base is just dumb.
You know what though? Here's my working theory right now is Trump is fucking pissed off about these like stupid little things. Because I really think he thinks he's like making like this huge economic, he's this economic vision. And even though it's being rolled out chaotically, but it's this like the Epstein stuff, the Elon stuff, the whatever, it's just getting in the way. And I think he's like legitimately getting pissed off. I think he's just like, he's like, why are we still talking about this bullshit? We already got elected. Like, drop it. Like, we don't have anybody to win back, right? And then you got Kristi Noem, who's like changing outfits every 4 minutes to get a picture taken with a gun and like an illegal. It's crazy, dude. And Pete Hegseth just fucking up left and right. Just fucking up. He's like, hey, we're pausing arms to the Ukraine. And the next day, Trump's like, no, we're giving them extra, more stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Like, dude, Hegseth's face when he said that was just like, what the fuck? Have you seen the video and then right next to him is John Ratcliffe, the CIA director, looks so really, He was just like, yes. It's hilarious, dude. It's
But
wild.
but is the government always, like, in disarray like that?
I mean, I Trump's first term was super chaotic. I think we forget how chaotic it was. I think at this time, it's just I think the first time they didn't know what they were doing. This time they know what they're doing, but they're also trying to pander really hard to their base, and they're not getting as much done as they thought they could.
Yeah.
And they're making decisions in a silo because it looks good on X or, on YouTube or something. You know what I mean? It looks good for the photo op, and it's just not working out like they thought it would. Like, it's having massive repercussions
Mm.
that they just don't foresee because they're just like, "Oh, dude, like, videotape me holding this and running with the troops," like,
Did you
"Bro,
see
you got a
Na
fucking job. You got a fucking job to
Yeah.
do."
Did you see
I mean,
Nancy Mace making a whole photo op of her, going to the House to vote on the big beautiful bill in her pajamas? Like, a whole
Yeah.
thing? Like, you are a 50-year-old woman.
Bro, yeah, she's like, "Oh, we missed our plane, so we're trying to get there," and they're, like, buying gas and coffee at the gas. I'm like, Bitch, like, you're a fucking congresswoman, like, have some dignity."
There is the dude, we have a whole dude, the whole Republican Party, it seems like, at least the most famous ones, obviously, are just clout chasers now. That's all they're like,
Yeah.
naked clout
but
chasers.
hold on though, because I'm like you keep saying the Republican Party. The left is like this too, man.
Not
Yeah,
like
they are.
this. Not I
They
don't feel
are,
like they are like this. Like, give me an example. I mean, I'm willing to change my mind on
bro.
it.
Bro, it is politics in general, man. Politics in general. It doesn't matter if you're on the right side or on the left side.
I
Doesn't
don't know.
matter
I mean,
what
like,
ideology you like. It doesn't matter. They do the same thing.
I mean, they do. You don't remember, what's her face, Nancy coming out in African garb with Chuck Schumer?
okay, I do
Come on,
remember that.
dude.
Okay,
Come
okay,
on, man.
I'll
Come
say this,
on,
I'll say
man.
this. They do beclown themselves during a Trump term. Outside of it, it's not really like that. But, like, that
Nah,
that
dude.
that BML thing was I still want
Stop.
that picture framed somewhere in my room,
Nah,
though.
dude. It's
Dude,
it's
that
it's
shit was
I
all
don't know. I don't feel like it's like I just don't feel like it's on that level.
it's
it,
Like,
it's
it's
it's different.
cringy, like, they can say things that are cringy, but at least
They
they're
say
not
cringy shit.
completely pandering. Because if they were pandering, they'd be more far left, and they're always
I don't know,
attacking the
man.
left,
I
it
mean,
seems.
they pandered for a long time with, like, they've always been they pander more to social issues, right? Not to, like, things like Epstein's list. You know what I mean? Like, they'll pander for, like, inclusivity, they'll
that's
make things about
crazy though.
race, they'll make things about, like, whether what your sexual orientation is for no reason. You know what I mean? Like, that's their kind of pandering.
Mm,
It's a little bit different. They pander to their base needs different kinds of pandering. The MAGA base pandering, it's gotta be in your face. You gotta, it's all about, sticking it to the libs and making the, leftist tears and shit. You know what I mean? It's just different. It's just I think it's just more, like I said, like, kinda in your face, where the other stuff was more about coded language. You had to say the right thing
mm.
so that you didn't get fucking canceled. That's the left pandering, right? You're saying all the right words and terminology and things like that, you know?
The Epstein list is crazy though. I mean, that backtracking is crazy. That's
I mean, it
crazy.
was
That's
fun.
crazy
It's
though.
I talk about this is the easiest win they could have fucking had.
I
You
mean,
know what I mean? Just
I mean,
release it.
we
Just
kinda
release
saw
it.
the first shots being fired with that Cash and Rogan episode that, "Oh,
Yeah,
okay."
that's
I mean,
exactly.
we shoulda saw them as coming, but, like, you have the FBI director, and then you have the AG saying something different.
Yeah, they're not on the same page, and they could just it makes no sense, man.
That's what I'm
And then
saying.
they
It's
had
like
that big binder photo op, and they had, like, all these, like it was pretty much like those influencers
that is
sacrificial lamb for
hilarious.
this.
That is
Sacrificial
Bro,
lamb. And some of them are still going out going like, "I can't believe this happened," as they're, like, erasing that whole photo op.
I know, dude. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. They got the photo up with the binders with the stuff that's already been released. Like, have some dignity. Understand when you're being used. They just don't even see it. That's the crazy part.
I mean,
They're
I
just
think it's
being
mo
used.
I think it's but I think they're also in a parasitic, like, relationship with them because that's their
Oh,
paycheck, you know?
totally.
That's
Yeah,
completely their
yeah.
paycheck. They get that script, and they follow that script, and they get their clout, they get their money. There's a lot of money behind that media apparatus. I mean, same with like legacy news, but this is like I would say there's just as much money being thrown here for
I
just
mean,
like
it's different because you could just say wild shit and get paid for it. You
right.
just need to build a following. And honestly, part of that following is people who hate you. You know what I
Yep.
mean? It's just shit posting,
Yeah.
and that's like half their shit. But like sometimes I think they talk themselves into believing shit that they really don't believe in, but they say it so much like, yeah, I gotta stick with the line, bro. The company line. The company line is whatever
I mean, they
crazy
managed to
shit.
snag the richest man in the world with it.
Yeah, that's kind of backfiring for everybody.
Yeah, and
I
that's
don't
not gonna
know,
work
man.
too to make a
I
third
I'm all
party.
for it, man. Let's go. Let's do it. America party, dude.
I mean, there's already other parties out there. It's
Yeah,
not,
it's not gonna work.
well, it could work a little bit, right?
No.
The Republicans are worried that you take away that 4% of the vote, bro, the Democrats win.
Yeah.
It would still
Especially if you
be
get something up, especially if they get
so
candidates up by 2026, which, with Elon's money, there's an absolute chance he could. And they're
our
probably not gonna
whole
win, but they're gonna shave off the top.
our
That's all.
whole
They're worried about Ross Perot. They're worried about the
Right.
90s, bro.
our
They're
whole political system needs to be thrown in the trash.
You need to read up on Ross Perot and what he did in the 90s, dude.
Yeah, I mean, we
When he
got
made
Bill
it
Clinton.
when he made it a three-man race, that's how Bill Clinton won.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
see, I don't know.
God, imagine
I just can't I don't think your vote counts anymore. You know what I mean? I think honestly though, straight up, I think like you can't do anything unless you take business out of government.
but
And
we
I
got
mean
the
like that's
America
never
party
gonna
now.
happen. That's never gonna happen.
What do you mean by take business out of government? You mean take money out of politics?
Yeah,
Those are
both
those
ways.
are two different things.
No, I've said both ways. You take money out of politics and take business out of the government.
What is
Both.
business out of government? What do you mean by that? I don't know. I don't know what that
That
means.
government are you trying to say that the government shouldn't be run like a business?
Or I'm saying you can't have it as a career.
Oh, so term limits?
Are you talking about politicians or are you talking about the government? Are you talking about like Congress and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I
Well,
mean, there's a lot. There's a lot that needs to be done because our government is extremely, extremely corrupt. Extremely. And and I don't think Donald Trump is top dog. I keep saying
who
it, and
do you think who do you think is top dog,
I
bro?
don't know who top dog is, but it's constantly being shown that hey, whenever you get into office, you just fall in line. I'm just saying, it's constantly being shown.
Let me ask you this. You don't think part of it is like there's laws on the books that prevent them from doing things that they
Nope.
promise?
Nope. I don't care. I don't care about methods and
You don't care about laws?
name one person at the top that cares about laws.
But what
Jeffrey
I'm saying
Epstein.
is when they start trying to well, there's not what are you
No,
talking
dude,
about?
laws are only for us peasants.
No,
People that
I'm not talking about criminal laws. I'm talking about laws that govern the government and how they can operate.
who oversees those laws?
The executive.
Executive of what? Of
The
congressmen? Congress
no,
people?
the president. What are you talking the executive branch. They're the
Listen,
ones who enforce the laws.
listen, those type of people, they don't care about laws.
I'm
They
talking about
don't
the
care. Yeah,
no, but
no.
what are you talking about? What are you talking? What laws are you or okay? What are you saying that people are doing that's so corrupt?
What are they doing that's so corrupt?
Like
Everything.
give me something to back up that statement.
Okay, well, let's take Epstein for
Okay,
okay, so this guy,
sure.
was trafficking kids to these powerful peoples.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, the one lady is in jail for 20 years, right?
Okay.
You say allegedly, but I mean, like, obviously he was in jail, so there was
Hey,
evidence.
whoa, 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 whoa! You never heard of people going to jail even if they're innocent? They closed this case, bro. There's nothing. They said there was no blackmail. There was nothing.
I don't
There
even
was
know
no
why we're talking about it still. This
I'm
is
pretty
crazy.
sure that
Well, what I'm saying is like, where's the corruption? Who's
corruption.
corrupt in this?
I mean, there's probably sources and methods that they don't want to give out, right?
Sources and
That's
methods of what?
that's the agencies,
What agencies?
the agencies of sources and methods that don't want to be leaked out to the American people. That's what they try to cover up. That's what they don't want.
So you're saying in his client list will give away the fact that he might be working for a foreign government or some kind of intelligence agency.
Yeah.
Okay. So where's the corruption at?
The blackmailing.
How's that corrupt? Who's he blackmailing?
Bill Clinton.
Bro, nobody needs a black Bill Clinton, bro.
Like, no one believes he's innocent of this. Nobody.
There's
Donald
no
Trump.
black. But who's blackmailing him? He's like Epstein's dead, dude. He could have blackmailed him. He went to jail under Trump. He could have been like, "Yo, don't send me. You better pardon me right now. I got some shit on you." He didn't do that. He killed himself instead. So where's the
Or
blackmail? How strong
okay.
of blackmail?
No.
It cannot be that good of blackmail if you're
It
just going to
can.
kill yourself.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me hold on. What if he was working for a foreign
Oh,
country?
say the M word.
Thank you.
Say the M word.
What
know
if
you
he
wanna
was working for a foreign country.
Say
Had
the
dirt
M
on
word.
President Trump.
You know what
They're like,
he's.
hey, we need you to bomb this country for us right now.
I know what he's
You
saying.
know?
I
All
know
right,
what
so
he
you're
wants to
saying-
say. He's Ian here. Ian here is saying that Mossad was using him as blackmail.
Sources and methods must be protected at all costs.
Okay, all right. Let's move on from Epstein. Give me a better example of government corruption.
Nancy Pelosi,
Okay, what about her?
insider trading.
There's nothing illegal what she's doing.
100% there is something illegal what she's doing.
Nope, there's no law. There's no law against what they're doing, and you know why? Because they
Why?
don't want to pass that law.
Exactly.
But
But
I mean, is it really corruption? Are they really
but
breaking
see,
the
but
law,
see, here's the thing.
or are
Here's
they
the thing.
just using their
You're able
privilege?
you're see that's your thing, right? You're able to justify the corruption with a people's ruling privilege, right? The people at the top, they create the laws. They don't
Yeah,
live
yeah,
by
they
the
do.
laws. They live in a different tier of life, a different tier of society where laws don't affect them like they will affect me, you, and Jordan. To
That's
me,
fine.
We are the
are
peasants.
you fine with that?
Hey, it is what it is, man. I'm more
I
worried
mean, no,
about.
I agree. I agree.
I'm
It is
all
what
I'm
it
all
is.
about executing certain policies to when it comes to national security, social, domestic issues. As long as laws aren't getting in the way of that kind of stuff. Because like, I think you're thinking more like criminal and abuse of power. That's fine, but there's other things out there that we need
Like
to
what?
worry about.
Like what?
Like the biggest thing right now is the deportation, mass deportation.
That's still going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so it
They
depends
got
on who you
they
ask.
got alligator
Yeah.
Alcatraz
Bro,
now.
they're not very good at it. Let's just be real. Like they are not very good at it. And then the big beautiful bill, like right? What was it? ICE is gonna get
Like
oh my god,
it's like
big
150
bucks.
billion.
it's
Yeah.
some stupid amount, right? Like
Yeah,
it's like
it's like
multiple agencies combined.
they
The
just
amount of
raided the Puerto Rican museum here in Chicago.
yeah, yeah.
I
The
can't believe
Puerto
they had so
Rican
many.
museum.
I didn't know there were so many people that worked for ICE.
There's going to be a
Not
lot more
yet.
now.
There's gonna be a lot more, bro. What about the use of sanctions by one person when typically it's supposed to go through Congress?
What
Like
about
literally, Trump is like using sanctions as a weapon. He said he's going to sanction Brazil 50% if they don't drop the case against their former president. Bro,
that's
how is that?
insane?
How is that not quid pro
Quid pro
quo?
quo. Yeah.
How is that not it?
That's
Like,
crazy to me.
insanity, bro. And the reason he say he can do this is for like national security, whatever that act is, where he can do certain things. And bro, and Congress is like, nah, we're gonna let him do what he wants. They're literally saying we're gonna let him do what he wants. Those are the laws that need to be followed and enforced.
But are they?
Well, they try to in the courts, but
But
then
they're
But then
but they're,
nationwide injunctions are bad now. So
is that like the same? Isn't that like when Trump bombed Iran, right? Like, isn't that against the law?
I mean, to be
no,
fair,
not really.
he's far from the first to be doing that kind of stuff.
But I'm just saying, right?
I don't think it is against the law.
So we could just bomb whatever country we want.
We already do. What's the difference?
In order to declare
So
war
when
is an act of Congress.
so this is what I'm saying.
He's not declaring
This is what
war.
I'm saying. I don't.
He's
This
got
is what I'm saying.
whatever Powers Act, right? That they passed.
In 9/11, right? Or
No,
2003 or whatever. The one with George
yeah,
Bush. The
it's like the
Patriot Act.
no, it's not the Patriot Act. It's like the Expanded Military Powers Act or something like that.
Oh yeah, this was with Obama actually.
Yeah. That allows him to do actions like that without declaring
Yeah.
war. And he's supposed to. So they're supposed to alert the Gang of Eight, and he didn't. They left out the Democrats. And then that's when they're like, no leaks. Look at that. It must have been the Democrats. And everybody's like, why don't we champion the fact that you guys didn't fuck it up?
And then it leaked anyway, and they blamed the Democrats.
I know. Well, yeah, it leaked. Like the New York Times was like, hey, they're about to bomb them this weekend. And everybody was like, they're just mad. They're just
so
saying, hey,
crazy, bro.
Pete's signal didn't get leaked. That's what they're really celebrating. They're like, hey, you didn't fuck up that bad this time.
Great job, guys. Bare minimum, you did it.
It's
Man,
crazy.
but what I'm trying to say is like people
I think
like
you're just
that.
worried about the wrong stuff, bro. You're worried about Jeffrey Epstein. That's it. That's all you care about is Epstein.
Scott, I don't think you're going to be seeing any UFOs with this administration.
and
I'm sorry to think so.
He wants disclosure. You're mad because Trump was like, I'm gonna give you everything you want. You want the MLK files? Done. You want the JFK files? Done. You want UFOs? Eh. You want Epstein? Eh. Like also, whatever happened? What came out of the JFK files, bro?
Nothing. It was Lee
What a-
Harvey Oswald.
what
It was
a-
like Lee Harvey Oswald again. That's
What a
it.
nothing! What a
Yeah.
nothing burger, dude! What a
I
nothing
told
burger.
you they all. I told you what happened. It was Alan Dulles. It was so obvious. They kept talking about this guy. They're like it was Alan Dulles.
Alan Dulles, huh? I don't think Alan Dulles pulled the trigger.
He was at the grassy knoll.
Set it up though.
That's fine. Nobody. I mean, the setup is one thing. It's the magic bullet that we care about.
Oh, they came out. No, because they came out and.
Why are we still talking about JFK, man? We're still on this.
Yeah, nobody cares, bro. This is the past, bro.
But it's important.
We've been talking about this guy for years. That creep.
It's important. The past
not,
is important
it's
because
over.
history repeats itself.
over.
No, what do
man.
they say? No, it doesn't repeat itself. It just rhymes.
Does it really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's
No,
what
it
they say.
repeats
Yeah,
itself.
George Lucas used to say that.
Yeah, people say that. Yeah, history doesn't repeat itself. It just rhymes.
It's true. I mean,
I
like,
know.
all I know is, dude, don't put another podcast that you're listening to as the FBI director. Perhaps you won't get disappointed.
Bro, what? It is crazy, dude. Dan Bongino, like, what is this idiot doing, dude?
I love how like half these people made their fame by talking about Jeffrey Epstein.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, if this had happened under Biden exactly like this, they
Their
would be
heads would
losing
explode.
their minds, bro. They would be like Clayton Bigsby in the Dave Chappelle sketch when they find out he's black. Like, that's how head
Oh
exploding
my
it would be.
god, terrible. All right. What are we all thinking about Elon Musk lately?
I thought he was kind of like calming down a little bit because he definitely like took a step back for a minute. After he left, it was just like Tesla and SpaceX. That's all he would like really talk about. And then like a couple like, shit posts here and there. But dude, the falling out they had after they kanked his they got rid of his
EV credits.
NASA pick
Oh yeah,
and the
they
EV
did too.
credits. Well, I mean, think about it. The whole big beautiful bill was just it was just a shot to the face of Doge. Like, it was like, what's the point of Doge?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here, guys? Just because all they did was cut stuff they didn't like, and then just put more money in stuff they care about.
Yeah, and cut stuff that
Even
kinda
more.
hampered Tesla.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And then it felt like I don't know, man. The whole
They
thing
gutted
was
the
just
whole,
crazy.
what is it, like, the vehicle safety unit, which is, like, paved the way for the whole robo-taxi, spectacle he
Bro.
did.
Yep.
Insane.
Yep. That, and then they got rid of his pick for the NASA, director, and now they're cutting, 5,000 people from NASA, and the
Yeah.
budget was reduced 25%. Apparently, it's the smallest NASA's been since the 1960s.
You know what? Too is like
Is that with the factored inflation?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Interesting.
They get
everybody wants to talk about the national bill or whatever.
The big beautiful bill?
Not no the debt. We're
Oh.
in like 40 trillion.
Well,
Ah, that's not
well,
real.
this bill doesn't help. Yeah. If you can make an argument that the whole party of, like, reducing debt and balancing budget is doing this, then you can make the argument it's not real.
There ain't no president that is worried about that debt.
Nobody's
Bill
worried about the
Clinton
debt.
balanced the budget.
Nobody is worried
Whoa, whoa,
about
whoa.
that debt.
Balancing the budget has nothing to do with the public debt. The
That debt
national
is
debt. There's
broken.
We
public
had a
debt, there's national
surplus.
debt.
That debt
Yeah.
is cracked.
Bro, nobody cares. They only care about the debt when they're not in power because it's
Oh,
easy
yeah.
to run on.
It's
Yeah,
easy.
it's easy.
Be like, listen.
And then they get in power and they're like, well, we got these things we
Well,
need to do.
just
We got
run
to.
it.
No, and like even in his first term when he ran on that, what is the first thing he did on this, like, the greatest economy ever? He said, deficit spend, deficit spend, deficit spend. And we had the greatest economy in the whole world. It was great under me. It was the best. You will never see that again. And then
Yeah,
deficit spend.
And then, and now their big thing is they're saying, well, technically, what we're going to do is we're going to, pretty much enable the economy to grow at a rapid pace, which will then offset the spending. It's like the way they're selling it is nuts, dude. It's nuts.
It's
They
nuts, but
are
it's also
going-
not going to. It's also not like supposed to be a problem until Trump leaves office.
They didn't vote. No, because voting doesn't count. It doesn't matter. They're not. I'm telling you, people that are in control, they don't care about us. They don't abide by the rules. There's
We
just
did have
nothing.
someone that cared for us. His name was Joe Biden. Cared deeply. He cared for us. He was
we messed up.
he was our cornbread.
Oh,
He just wanted to just chill and eat some ice cream, and we abused him. We didn't know how good we had it. We did not know how good we had it. We didn't. We didn't. We had the guy in there. We had the grandpa in there.
But the problem is you weren't allowed to talk, man. If you called a guy a girl by accident or a girl or a guy by accident, you were screwed. You were thrown into jail.
On Twitter?
You
Who
were
the fuck was
canceled.
thrown in jail for that?
I'm just saying that was the time.
See, these are like made up problems that's why we have this circus in charge right now.
They're all circuses, just different types.
Dude, this is a real fucking circus.
And you know what's crazy? This is just the first act. There's gonna be even more.
It's only been 6 months, I understand.
We're just getting started. It's
We
the
are just
crazy
getting
part, bro.
started.
You know what I kind of noticed too? Vance has not been as out there as before. He's really seems to be bringing Marco Rubio along. He seems to be a little bit more
Because they're both probably
in the limelight.
I mean, if I didn't have to talk, I wouldn't talk. I would say that much. If I didn't have to stick my neck out there, I wouldn't. Would you?
No, but I'm just saying, like, it's just crazy, bro. Like, it's just like they go in like waves. It's like Trump's like, you know what? You're saying the right stuff right now. You're coming with me. You're gonna sit next to me in every photo op. Look at the cabinet meeting, right? Like they just had. JD wasn't sitting next to him. It was Hegseth and Marco.
JD is probably like, trying to get marching orders from Peter Thiel. Doesn't know what to do right now. It's on loading screen.
Bro,
did you see that Peter Thiel interview?
Oh my God, the Antichrist one?
Yeah.
What was that about? I saw the highlights for it, but I
It was
did.
just an interview, and they just asked them some wild questions. They're like, people think, what was the one where they're like,
You want to see
you
the
know,
human race thrive, don't you?
yeah,
And he's
yeah,
like,
yeah, and he was like, oh, and they were like, whoa.
I know.
Like,
Props to the interview was just like, bro, what are you talking? What are you doing right now?
dude,
Bro,
I love the video with his assistant being like, Peter, come on, just the answer's yes, it's yes.
it is so
It's
crazy that like these people that are at the top, they're literally psychopaths. Like Mago, what's the word?
megalomania.
Megalomaniacs. They're
Megalomaniacs that are at the
sociopathic.
top.
These are all like nerds that got bullied in grade school, turned into like tech like giants, and they're just taking it out on the world right now.
But I mean, like now with like the constant 24/7 people being watched 24/7, like it's just being exposed. Like
Yeah,
it used to
I
be like
know. We got like Palantir. They're getting a lot of contracts for surveillance. They started a new company called Erebor. You know, the place where the dragon broke in the mountain and stole all the money for as a new bank.
Wait,
Always good.
what's it called?
Erebor, the Lonely Mountain from The
Erebor?
Hobbit.
Oh, from The Hobbit. Gotcha.
I think we all have to come together and take back our government.
We need to do a hostile takeover of the America Party.
I think that's what's gonna end up happening.
I think they tried that a couple years ago. It didn't work out so well.
We're gonna do, we got to be like the Tea Party. We need to just take over.
Hold on. But they did that. Over over Trump.
What are you doing? I like I like the visual cue you gave us for the over.
You know what I mean? They did that because of Trump. Now that we know that Trump is not for us,
I mean, the Tea Party. This was before Trump.
the Trump just fell in the line with the deep state. He was acting like he was anti.
Bro,
He is the deep state. People acting like dude. I love the MAGAs that are like Southern, salt of the earth rural. It's just like, we hate the coastal elites, we hate the nepos, we hate the wannabe celebrities, we hate all of them. And then Donald Trump is their guy, who's everything. The man had a golden toilet, and people are like, "This is our guy."
But what would
He's for the
Kamala
working
Harris
man.
have done differently? What would Harris have done differently?
Who knows, bro?
Who
I mean,
I-
I'm not saying Kamala was a better choice, but I'm just saying, like, what do you expect, man?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I think it would just be a continuation of Biden, but at least we wouldn't have this clown show.
It's all of it, dude. You're telling me Biden wasn't a clown show?
Not like
Yeah,
this. Not
Biden was
quite
pretty
like this.
embarrassing.
I mean, he was embarrassing to watch, but like Trump is embarrassing for the shit he does.
So was Biden, man. Like, it was just some of
Like,
the stuff they
that's
were
what
doing.
I'm
It was just
saying.
like,
There's no, dude.
I don't remember
they're
like
all-
signal chat leaks. I don't remember fucking Biden striking Iran like this. I don't remember Biden putting on these tariffs like this. I don't remember he never shut down the Epstein case, by the way. He he doesn't even know it. But I'm just saying it's not quite like this,
I mean, the Afghanistan withdrawal, there was
Hey,
pretty
Trump is
bad.
the Afghanistan withdrawal was pretty bad, but like give Biden a little bit of credit. At least he actually had the balls to do it. Because Trump said he would do it, Obama said he would do it, but finally someone did do it, and now we see it as a bad thing.
I think Trump was gonna. I think Trump thought he was gonna win, and he was gonna do it. But I mean, he lost the election, so he didn't get the chance to do it.
He wasn't going to do it because Obama.
Trump,
What they would have done was lessen the troops in Afghanistan, but eventually something would happen and they would raise it up again. That was what Obama did.
did they put more?
No, they were ready to pull out, bro. They were ready to pull out.
Well, Biden did it.
Horribly.
Yeah, he took so
and
long.
he left like would he leave like $10 billion worth of equipment there?
You know how much money did we leave in total in Afghanistan?
They do that on purpose,
For nothing.
man.
Nah, dude, there's nothing there, bro. I mean, like, you can leave whatever you want there. They can't maintain the best videos were the Taliban trying to fly the Black Hawks after we left, and they just crashed them right into the ground because they were too like without like consistent maintenance on those things, you can't fly them. And two, like they're not trained to use them. Like that shit that you can't just like turn it on and fly away.
You don't fly them, you sell them.
They don't. They didn't sell them to anybody. Who are they gonna sell them
I'm pretty
to?
sure they were selling the tanks,
Selling
the
what tanks?
guns,
What
the,
guns? Selling them to who?
Dude,
to
first off,
Russia.
this isn't Russia
China.
left
Well,
half their
well,
army. Russia had left a lot of armaments there too in their failed Soviet war against
you think
Afghanistan.
that yeah, you think the Afghans are friends with the Russians? What are you talking
They're
about?
not, dude. I know. Like,
Nobody's friends when it comes to business. What are you talking about?
you don't remember?
Back
Uh,
You don't remember the Mujahideen? They weren't fighting against us at first.
Yo, oh my god, I don't know.
I mean,
I
there's
mean,
a reason why Afghanistan's nicknamed the graveyard of empires.
it's true. It's true. It's there's no winning, man. There's no winning.
There's no
You know,
winning.
You know what they want to be able to have sex with little boys. So,
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I saw a documentary on that. It was fucking
bro,
disgusting.
it's
Terrible.
crazy.
Oh, with
What
the
the
Horrible.
Afghans?
yeah the
Yeah.
Pashtuns
Yeah, it's
do? Oh my
terrible.
god, dude.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's
terrible.
crazy,
That's
dude.
terrible. Yeah.
It's nuts, man. It's nuts. And then I mean, like, and that's the thing too. Like, you also have like, so you have, like, you know, Eastern Afghanistan with that, borders Pakistan, and then that on that border of Pakistan is the Fatah, right? It's the um, federally administrated tribal autonomous area or federal. It's some kind of autonomous region that borders Afghanistan. That's where like a lot of the like Haqqani operated out of. A lot of like the more terrorist groups, they would just go over to the Pakistan side, and it was just an autonomous area. Like the Pakistani government has like no real authority in that region.
Isn't that
It's
where they
super mount.
found bin Laden?
Oh,
No, Bin Laden was in Abbottabad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was deeper into Pakistan. He, I mean, originally, right? Like, Tora Bora is in that like area, but that's still technically in Afghanistan, and he was in Tora Bora
Okay.
for a while, but that was really early on, man. But anyways, shits, it doesn't matter, man. I don't think Kamala she would have been a disaster too, just a
yeah.
pure
I don't know.
disaster.
I mean, at this point, we're speculating, but right now things are looking grim, bro.
Yeah, I
Things
don't
are
know. She
looking
would have.
pretty grim. I mean,
I
I feel like
I just
saying it is kind of coping at this point.
She would nah, she would have been a lot worse. Joe
Bro,
Biden
I
would
don't think a
have been a
lot
lot
worse. I
worse.
don't think a lot worse at all.
I'm just
I mean, at
saying,
worst, you could say
nah,
comparable,
dude.
but a lot
I
worse is
I
egregious.
mean, inflation
We
under
need to nuke the
Biden was
whole
not
system.
good, dude. It was just like,
Yeah, but like when did inflation kick off? It wasn't because of Biden. It was
We need
because
to
of
nuke
Trump's
the whole
deficit
system, bro.
spending, COVID, and how he handled COVID.
yeah, but he only handled COVID for a little bit.
Did enough damage to it, especially with the $4 trillion to the stock market.
I mean, it came back. It's fine. Stock market has hit record highs.
I don't know. Again, with like the $1 trillion in the stock market, printing ass money like that, fucking how he
Hey,
handled COVID,
Biden did the same thing. Did the same thing.
he did. I'm just saying, started.
Who prints the money anyway?
What do you mean? You don't know how that works?
No, how does that work?
Because you want to say the Fed, right?
Hold on, no, because I just want to get my understanding if you know how that works. That's what I really want. When you say printing money,
I still I
I'm
still don't
curious.
I still don't think you understand how the Fed works.
You know, hold on. Are you talking about the federal government? Or are you talking about the Federal Reserve?
The Federal Reserve.
Because the Federal Reserve, they just put that word federal in there, and they're not a part of the government. Uh, I'm just letting you know right there. When you say the Fed, it's an illusion.
Well, they're a public-private thing. I
How can
mean,
I make that make sense? Public private. How does that make sense?
well,
Make that make sense.
the leadership is appointed and by the president, right? Like the board of governors,
Okay.
they're confirmed by Congress, and the
Okay.
Fed is bound by statute, but it operates autonomously because what do they control? What do they set? What is their mandate? They set monetary policy, and they do that to prevent people like from like Trump. He was saying, "Hey, cut interest rates," because they're saying, "Hey, we're going to look at the data, and we're going to help to try to either decrease or increase inflation, depending on where it's at, right?
Mm,
You want to avoid stagflation. So they have certain abilities to do stuff like that.
mm.
Quantitative easing was a big thing,
Quantitative
right?
easing. For
Yeah.
sure. For sure. I mean, like when they talk about the national debt, who are we in debt to?
Usually other countries we sell the debt off.
I'm pretty sure we're mostly in debt to the Fed Reserve.
They might handle the debt, but I don't think we're in debt to them.
I think we're because the Federal Reserve is the one that prints the money out and then loans the money to the federal government.
No, I don't. They can do something like that,
That's
but
exactly what they do.
well, no, because Congress can just say, "Hey, we're going to this is the budget," and they just literally load the money into the systems. Money's
But
not real.
money isn't real. Money isn't real. It's not real. They beat you up with these little zeros and ones now, but back then, because no, it's important because look at all the countries that had fiat currencies, right? Look at all of
You
them.
mean every country?
Say that again.
Every
What'd you
country.
say?
I said you mean every country?
I mean, not every country has a fiat
I
currency,
don't think every I don't
What?
think any country's on gold standard anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
but
what country doesn't have a
I'm
fiat
talking about in the
currency?
past. I'm just
I
saying
think
in the
the only one
past.
that has gold standard is Zimbabwe.
Just
Mm,
saying in the
Mm,
past.
I'm just kidding.
Every country that was able to print their own money and every banker that was able to hit that print money. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Look at the dollar bill. It doesn't even say a dollar. Like it's
It hasn't
whatever.
since Nixon. It's been like
Yeah,
50 years.
exactly. They came in and they took over. I'm telling you. It's a
who
big
is they?
the Fed Reserve or the people, honestly, the people that run the country, people in the shadows, people that we don't know, the
The
people that
deep
got
state.
Trump in line. You know what I mean?
The deep state. The
Mm,
Rothschilds.
The
George
deep
Soros,
states,
maybe?
I don't nobody knows no, like it's the shadow government. It's the government that runs parallel with our government.
mm.
Mm.
Well, I think you need to do a little research on the Federal Reserve because
I think you do.
they don't
They do
they don't print money.
not anymore because probably they just use a computer, zeros and ones, right?
So they do control how much money is in circulation. It's not the same as
Exactly.
printing money. Money is still printed by the U.S. government.
U.S. government doesn't print money. It's the Fed Reserve.
No, it's not. They don't print bills. It's the Bureau of something something. It's within the Treasury.
I'm not sure.
I think it's like the Bureau of Printing or something like that. They handle all the mints and something. Uh, you know what I mean? Like the U.S. Mint falls under them. And then there's another one that does like
The
actual
U.S. Treasury
and the paper money.
Bureau
Bureau of what?
of Engraving and Printing does.
Boom. They print money. The Fed Reserve is the one who handles circulation, and they do that to increase or decrease inflation. They set monetary policy.
Yeah.
That's the job of the Federal Reserve.
Well, when I looked all this stuff up, this was like 15 years ago.
Yeah,
They
and you
they
but you're
did
looking
stuff
it up
different.
on YouTube, bro.
Yeah, I looked it up on Google, just like right now. Nobody prints money anymore. It's all
Dude,
digital.
that can be on your platform when you run with the America Party. We gotta stop
Nah.
printing this money. I'm sure Elon will get a ball. I'm sure Elon
So,
will be on
I
board with it.
so Jordan, what's your take on the American Party?
Dude, I'm not trying to get rolled by fucking like libertarian oligarchs. I'm sorry. Who wants to run a government like a business when it shouldn't be? Who wants to cut anything that is in their way for their Tesla vehicles? I'm not doing it, bro. That's my take. My take is like, I think he'll
So,
run somebody. I think Elon's gonna go head over heels with this thing, but he's going to run something. He's going to run people in 2026, and that's when he takes his leave, and then everything falls apart.
he's gonna make Joe Rogan. He's gonna make Joe Rogan
I'm
run.
waiting for the episode. I mean, you know what's coming. Rogan has a hard on for fucking Elon.
What is his ideology though?
Elon, I think it's like lowering the deficit, lowering the debt and deficit. Um, he wants to make Doge like a whole thing. All those Doge cuts, way more Doge cuts, way more of that. Make it lean, make the government lean. I guess run it like a business. You say. What he really wants, he just wants to do a libertarian paradise. He wants to be like Malay, the Argentinian president. What about you guys? What do you think?
I think we should hijack it.
I mean, I don't know why he needs to create a whole nother party when he just hijacked the Libertarian Party. But I will say the Libertarian Party is full of some crazy motherfuckers. That's the problem.
Well, yeah, they got. I know because most of the libertarians are kind of crazy.
Yeah. I mean,
A lot of that party got hijacked by those people who were in by a sect that went to Charlottesville. You know, during the whole rally there,
yeah.
a
Oh,
lot
yeah,
of them
yeah.
went to the Libertarian Party, and they actually took a good portion of it.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of get what he's saying though. Like it's like, hey, reduce spending. I don't know. I think he's got some good I think that's all he cares about is the spending of the US government and future
Who? Let me ask you something. Who enforces the U.S. debt? Who enforces that? Who's like,
nobody.
hey, exactly, it's broken. So why does he care so much about that?
I mean, historically debt has crippled nations before. It's just we have such a different monetary system now. But like theoretically, like other countries could call in their debt. Like they could call it in on us and make it harder for us to borrow, money later because we still do borrow money.
So
The
if they're
the
like
one thing that keeps us afloat is that the US dollar is the world reserve currency.
right, and what's keeping that? And what's keeping that the world reserve currency?
Our economic power.
Our army, right?
No, no, our economic power. Our ability to buy and sell and like it's our economy, pure and simple.
Okay,
We're the
what,
number one largest consumer in the world. In the world.
I thought we were second now.
No, like per capita. Like I'm talking about like think about the amount of stuff one American can buy versus like 8
Yeah,
Chinese people. You
yeah,
know what I
no,
mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying. Because I mean, like they say, like you're in the top 10% of the world if you make like $15,000 around the world.
I think you're even higher than that.
It's crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy. But I mean, like our military has a big thing too, right? Like, hey, if you call in this debt, we'll probably bomb you.
I don't think that's ever been threatened.
Has it ever been threatened? Like, I mean, does it need to be said? Does
You
it
I
need
mean,
to be said
well,
though?
yeah, I mean, if you could, project military might, people might be less inclined if you're have the strongest military. Now, whether we would do that or not is a different question. But I mean, Trump's crazy enough that he might do something like that. Like, there's no
Probably
like,
put in
no,
probably sanction, put on tariffs.
yeah. I mean, sanction. I've kind of noticed lately too, where people are starting to conflate sanctions and tariffs. I don't know if Trump said something because I feel like he said he wanted to put like a 500% sanction on Russia or the BRICS nations or whatever.
I don't think he. No, he said he'd do tariffs on the BRICS. It was tariffs he's doing on Brazil. I, I don't think I've heard him say sanction. I think they tried to sanction the UN over the International Criminal Court. I think maybe that's
Yeah,
where
I
I
don't.
got him conflated.
Well, maybe it was that, but they're also trying to sanction. Well, like Lindsey Graham said, they're going to sanction Russia. They're about to pass some major sanctions in Congress.
I thought, isn't the war supposed to be over by now? I was promised that.
No, it was supposed to end day one, but you know what? I think he's just letting it play out, see what happens.
Oh, see what happens. Okay, so more weapons to
Yeah,
Ukraine.
yeah.
Good, good. I'm waiting for that the Gaza thing to end too. I was also
I thought that
told
was
about
over.
that.
I thought there was like a ceasefire already. I thought that shit was over.
Is it?
No, no,
Yeah,
they didn't honor the ceasefire.
I thought Trump said they're gonna make it into a paradise over there.
Yeah, I saw the AI video of it. It was
Yeah,
gonna
that's
be
pretty
fucking
sweet.
great. We had belly
It
dancers
looked
with
nice.
beards.
Look nice. Get everything you want, bro. You got them she-theys over there belly dancing.
I know what the fuck was that, dude.
I don't know. But, it's, dude, the world is chaos. Like, what do you want? What do you expect?
I don't know. I'm just waiting for something else to happen, I guess.
Yeah. What else happened? What else happened this week?
Oh, we got the new Grok. That was very cool.
You got the what? Wait,
We
say
got
that
the
one more
new
time?
we got the new Grok AI. That was pretty cool.
Oh, new
4.0.
Grok. Yep.
Yeah, that
Yep.
was great.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
interesting.
Hey, they took the woke filters off, so
It went straight
it's
to
now it's now
Mecha
based.
Hitler. It's now
Yeah.
based. It's Mecha Hitler, as it was calling itself.
But wasn't that still Grok 3 that did that? And because they were about to release 4, and I'm
Was
pretty
it?
sure it was Grok. Yeah, they had like somebody did something to Grok 3 and it went like completely off the
Somebody did
rails.
something.
Yeah.
It was somebody. It was the rogue left that's still in the Twitter working for Twitter, as they always try to blame it.
No, I think it was like I don't know. Supposedly there's like an engineer that like took off all the like guardrails on Grok and then just like quit or something like that.
It's
Like the
fucking crazy, bro.
ability for them to just like do stuff to this thing is crazy to me, dude.
It is. I mean, like, this is one of the things about like fucking, one of the dangers about people relying too much on AI, especially for like thinking and research and shit, because like, one person can change it. And next thing you know, dude, you're building extremism.
Yeah, and also like it depends on like what you're like saying. All right, Grok, like, because it's almost like they wanted to treat whatever's on X as fact, not
Right.
as opinion or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, because Grok, it doesn't seem can tell the difference between like legitimate scholarly journals.
We're in the information age. We're in the information war. Info wars.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of crazy.
Infowars.
Yeah.
Poor Alex
I mean,
Jones.
bro, Alex Jones crying in his car was amazing. Steve Bannon's going to war with Elon. He calls him Elmo.
Elon said he was on the Epstein list.
He did. Yeah, well, I mean, that's
I
he's
only
got that up his
heard
sleeve.
of Steve Bannon because of the QAnon
The
thing.
Q.
QAnon, baby.
He
You
did.
watched it, right?
I did.
Oh
Watched
yeah,
Q
what'd you
Into the
think?
Storm? What'd
Yeah.
you think?
It was that kid. The kid
You
did
think-
it.
You think
The
it's
fucking
a kid?
what code monkey?
100% it was him. He it's what
It was him and his. It was him and his dad. It was 100% him and his
I
dad.
don't think his dad really knew, but honestly, it's like
Oh, he knew.
Oh, he 100% knew. He went to Q conferences.
Yeah, he was all in, dude. Dude, when it ends at January 6th, crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
You should watch the episode with the what's his face? Like the director and the host of the documentary. He went on Joe Rogan, like either like right after he released it, and he was just like, and he was telling the story like, hey, they were like 3 days away from finishing it up, and they got a call from the dad, and they're like, hey, we're going to the Capitol, and he was like, What? Like, dude, listen to it. It's a really good episode. When I listened to it, I was like, I gotta watch this fucking thing, dude.
Dude.
And
Remember
and then
the
the kid, like the son, when he runs for like governor or whatever of Arizona or
With his
Senate,
little cowboy hat, it was very
yeah.
cute.
And then like when he started doing that, like Q just never, it was just like the
right.
timing was so
Yeah.
crazy, dude.
All of a sudden, Q stopped posting.
Yeah.
Weird. Fucking weird, dude. I was watching all of this go down in real time, bro. It started with Pizzagate. I was looking into Pizzagate back in like 2017. I was like, what is this Pizzagate shit going on, dude?
Yeah.
And that's where I learned who Jack Posobiec was because he kept fucking talking about it.
That
Wasn't
idiot,
Pizzagate
dude.
like a real thing though?
No, there's not even a basement.
I thought it was Jeffrey Epstein. I thought that was the whole point.
Wasn't it Hillary Clinton, I thought.
It was
tied to,
supposed to be Hillary Clinton, yeah.
Clinton, what's that guy's name? Her like chief of staff, Bill Clinton's chief of staff.
Oh, Podesta.
Podesta,
Oh,
John
Podesta, yeah.
Yeah. I think it was like in that kind of thing. And that was like the adrenochrome
Yeah, that's
and
what it
all that
morphed
crazy
into.
shit.
That's
Bro,
what it morphed into. Pizzagate was its origin, and then it started moving into like Satanism, Moloch, fucking adrenochrome, fucking. It was crazy. It was crazy, bro.
So
And it started happening.
Q drop.
I used to go onto like 8chan and all that, looking at those Q drops. Fucking those alternate, like alt-right fucking social medias is watching people say that shit. I used to troll them all the time too.
Well,
Yeah,
hold
I
on
remember
now.
I remember seeing it on 4chan, like back in the day.
Yeah.
And then I remember 8chan was a thing. And I tried 8chan. I was like, I gotta get this shit is nuts, bro. I was like, I can't.
It's what made 8chan was QAnon.
It was, oh yeah, 100%, yeah. I just remember being like, I gotta, this is crazy. And then it be 8kun, right? And it became like 8kun and stuff.
8kun.
And like, oh,
I was like Twitter mutuals in a group chat with the founder Frederick Brennan for a while.
Interesting.
Are you or were you Q?
I was Q plus.
Q plus plus.
Q plus.
Bro,
dude, it was at the time it was like wildly entertaining. I didn't think it would actually like do
it became like
anything,
main,
but like,
dude. Oh my god, it was like I can't remember when it was. It was during, I think it was either during Trump's first term or maybe like right after he lost. We were going camping in West Virginia, and a dude was wearing one of those Q shirts.
Q
and
and Storm.
Dude, it was like a big Q, and it was like fire around it.
Yeah,
and I never seen it, and I was just like, this is the first one I've seen in like real life.
I still have it, thankfully, but like, my god, dude,
I couldn't believe it. He's just walking around wearing his Q shirt, and it's just a giant, like image that's just like printed onto the. It was crazy, dude.
That sounds like West Virginia.
The memes were just so funny. Like, refill your popcorn. You're gonna love what happens next. Trust the plan. Fucking, it's just Trump with like the fucking storm behind him, just like,
I know,
making him look more badass than he actually is.
That's the plan. Where we go one, we go all.
Go all wiggle wagga, motherfucker.
But Trump took it and ran with it though.
Because again, he gaslight again. If you haven't learned from like the Epstein thing, he went all in and gaslighting these people. And this was part of this is one of the strategies fucking Bannon came up with. Steve Bannon.
Yeah.
This was one of his ideas, was to, play with the extremes. And sure enough, like the whole QAnon with all the like every conspiracy you can think of with the child trafficking, weather manipulation, JFK Jr. still being alive, it all coalesced in this movement. And it seemed Trump as like the Jesus Christ of all these conspiracy theories, Agartha, fucking flat earth. It was all Trump will save us and fucking make us right. And prove us right.
Okay, well, hold on.
It was a wild coalescence. A wild coalescence around Trump.
It was kind of weird because some of the things was like, that's what they were saying, like what Hitler was doing back with his like occult, grouping.
You take all these like fringes conspiracy pockets, right? And you coalesce all of them into finding that one guy is going to like prove them right. That's why they're they can go back to their family and laugh at them that, you guys cut contact with me because I was a psycho. No, it turns out I was right.
They called Jeffrey Epstein though.
They did catch Jeffrey Epstein. I mean, it's not like some of this shit wasn't actually happening, but it was all just everyone I don't like in the public space was doing it, like John Travolta.
But what did John Travolta do?
I'm just saying, like, they thought, dude, Q thinks Tom Hanks is in this shit. That he's eating children. I'm just saying, like, anyone they don't like, which is all the Democrats, all the celebrities that don't like Trump, everyone who doesn't like Trump is like, a child trafficker in QAnon's eyes.
Well, here's the thing too. They said like along like with the Nazis that like Hitler would like they will all like kidnap these kids and take their their glands.
Yeah, the blood libel.
Secrete their glands to make some type of chemistry or chemical with it. And then they start saying, adrenochrome. And then
it's a key to everlasting life. That's why Hillary Clinton looks so good. Have you seen her?
Ew. Ew.
I mean, it's just like, as soon as you look at a picture of her, the whole theory falls apart,
Bro, Bill Clinton's looking rough, dude.
He does. He looks worse than what was it, Queen Elizabeth's husband?
I wonder how they got picked.
Who?
Who?
Like Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton. They were like, you know what? Why don't you guys just get picked?
I mean, that's
like as the enemy is QAnon.
I know you're all about no, he's talking about the deep state where they're like, all right, Bill, you're up.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, bro, you're up, man.
I mean, the easiest thing you could say is that Bill Clinton played ball. I mean, he was definitely on the Epstein Island.
That's fair.
First of all, there was no such thing as Jeffrey Epstein. There's no such thing as Jeffrey Epstein Island.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I don't like how Jordan's slandering an innocent man's name.
An innocent man who killed himself right before getting out of jail. Sad.
Yeah, so why are you, speaking ill of the dead, okay?
I know. There was no
I always speak ill of the deep state.
No, there is no deep state. It's
impossible. Called a shadow government.
Shadow. It's in the shadows. All
right,
guys.
There can't be a deep state. It's impossible because Jeffrey Epstein was innocent. So
it was impossible. All right. It's all the time we have left. Thanks so much for listening to Backside. This is Jay signing off.
This is S.
This is C Money.
Hey.
Peace. Later.
There's no Epstein.